All right, we're here with Hunter Lawrence. Dude, you look great on that new bike. That's my first question for you, is how are you liking the new Honda?
Love it, man. It was awesome to have a bike to help me out on the track, so that was extremely rewarding and good. And yeah, everything went pretty damn well. We made some changes throughout the day, and it was awesome.
In the first moto, Chase was pushing you. Did you feel the pressure, or did you feel confident in your position? You knew you could hold him?
Yeah, no, I felt him there. Obviously, he was close and breathing down my neck the whole moto, so it was actually really fun. I really enjoyed that moto. Bummer I couldn't be up there with him off the start of the second moto, because I genuinely enjoyed that first moto. It was the first moto in a while since Red Bud, first moto, since I was feeling, back to being myself and being able to push and fit strong throughout the whole race. So that was really enjoyable.
So how is the health? You talked about the health beforehand.
Yeah, a lot better. It's still things to, obviously you can always improve at this time of the season, just the wear and tear, but it's definitely a lot better than what it was. I think that's no secret, just after given of today's performance. So yeah, looking to keep going in that direction.
Is there anything wrong with the bike? Are you uncomfortable in any way on this bike? Or are you pretty comfortable hopping straight on?
No, I'm going to head back now and fill out the report sheet and everything. And no, there's a few things, but man, we're in a great spot with that bike.
Other than the start in the second moto, did you feel off in any other way?
Only in the just behind guys, with all the roost and everything, not being able to see ahead and get a rhythm to see the bumps coming. It was just, that was tough because you're behind someone. The roost is like a shotgun spray.
It looked bad here.
Yeah, it was gnarly, and you need to see the bumps. When you can't see the bumps and you're getting kicked and stuff from not being able to react for them, that's a little tough.
Well, great day today. Thanks for taking the time to do this. Good luck on your future. We're here with Jalek Swoll. Dude, incredible day today. Landed on the podium, did it for triumph. Incredible day. You were super consistent. You didn't blow the world away per se, but the consistency got you to where you are.
Yeah.
How was Unadilla?
It was awesome. I mean, first moto, I think I was in fourth a couple laps ago. Gave away a couple positions, got sixth, but still rode well. Just kind of fumbled it in that last little bit. But if I don't do that, if I go 4-4 on the day, like, it would have been a win for me, I think. But yeah, 6-4 on the day. I rode a lot better in the second moto, which I was pumped with. Obviously, still got a little bit to go to, be up there with Levi and Hayden.
Right.
But no, I mean, I'm pumped. I feel like the speed is coming around, and it's good to get some momentum going in the right direction after a couple electricals. So
I was going to ask about that. You spoke about that in the past, the electrical issues. Did you guys work on that over the break, or?
Yeah, I mean, these guys don't stop working, so
yeah.
They were on it as soon as
it happened.
Got back home. Yeah, I mean, literally, yeah, breaking the bike down, figuring it out right away, and obviously it's a new bike, so stuff is gonna happen. But for the most part, other than the weird things that have happened, which has been what, 3 motos? I mean, it's been nothing else. We didn't really have anything in Supercross. I mean, it's been a good I guess base for a new bike. We haven't really had much going on. It's kind of just been up to me to get on the box.
I'd say it's pretty incredible for a brand new bike to do this well and not have that many issues. You've had a couple bad weeks in the past. Was there anything you worked on over the break specifically to kind of come into the last few rounds, or no?
I don't ever feel like I feel like I always rode good.
It's just putting it all together, is that it?
Putting it all together, getting a start, getting up there, getting those sprint laps in the beginning, stuff like that. Like, that's kind of, it was just a few pieces missing of the puzzle, and the starts are huge when we're all going this fast. So to get a couple decent starts and be able to make some passes quick and get up there, it changed a lot for me today. And like I said earlier, obviously a little bit off of the other 2 guys, but for the most part, I feel like I've been consistently a 5th place, 4th place speed, and you can take that. That's, if you can be consistently 5th and 4th kind of speed area, like, you're on the bubble. And for me right now, like, obviously Joey's in Florida, so I don't have a training partner. I just ride by myself, and for me, like, I feel like that's the hard way to get.
I was going to say, that's going to be hard to just be alone training, not have anybody to base your speed off from and everything.
Yeah, so it's hard to replicate races and how fast these guys are going, but for the most part, I've been doing my part on doing everything I can to get that speed, and I've slowly been getting there, but I feel like the real gains will be when I get a couple teammates at the end of the year.
So, like you said, you're kind of in that 5th, 4th area. Is there anything in particular that you can see that you need to get to boost yourself up to that regular podium
Yeah,
speed?
I just got to be willing to hit the deck, really. Like, these guys are...
You got to just send it.
Yeah.
That's it.
They're...
Be less afraid.
Yeah, they're risking it, and I feel like that's not really my style. I've been more of a smooth kind of rider like my whole life, and I just need to be ready to hit the deck, honestly. Just kind of send it, let it all be out there, and that's kind of the only way I'll be able to break through that last little bit, and I'm willing to do it. Just gotta keep on finding myself up there, and I'll learn.
Well, great day. Glad to see you being successful on the new team. It's awesome to see. So congrats, man, and we look forward to what you got in the last couple of rounds. All right, we're here with Phoenix Honda's Dylan Ferrandis. Been kind of laying quiet this year, laying down, but start of the year wasn't great, but obviously lately you've been having some momentum, and today was evidence of that, because you did incredible in that second moto. First moto was pretty good as well. Overall, take us through the day. How was it? You came really close to the podium, so fantastic day.
Bummer not finish on the podium, but yeah, that was a good day. Been struggling a lot all season with illness, and yeah, it was not easy, but we show up to the race sometime not really prepared, but yeah, it's part of being an athlete and working hard, and sometimes it doesn't go the good way, but yeah, finally today we show up that what I can do, what the team can do. It's been the first season for Phoenix also, so first season for them in the 450 class, first season together, so it took us, I think, some time, but we ended up finally, I think we're in the right spot right now.
So everyone knows that you really wanted to go to Honda. How are you acclimating to the bike?
It was, I think it took me maybe longer than expected to understand the bike. Like it's a big change, but I always felt good on the bike, always have a lot of fun, but sometimes I was just too slow, so it took me a little bit, but I think right now I understand the bike better now, and the team also provide me with the good stuff, and I think we're in a better position.
So you mentioned the health thing. Is it more of the health holding you back, or the bike setup, or learning the bike in general still? Is there anything in particular that's kind of holding you back from your previous consistency with podiums?
I think early in the season, yes, it was like more a bike, not an issue, but just me and the team trying to build the bike that fit me.
It's a big learning curve for you and the team.
Exactly, but mid-season in the motocross, I've been struggling, like I said, a lot with the health issue, and yeah, I just couldn't push and couldn't ride like myself. So that was a bummer, but yeah, now we're back to normal, so it should be good. So
in that second moto, you ran in the front group for a while. How did that feel? Was that like...
It was good, it was awesome, especially battling with Kenny, like remind me the old days. So
the good old days, yeah.
It was awesome.
Well, now that you're back up to that speed, do you have any particular goals for the final couple rounds? Are you kind of aiming for that podium?
Yeah, for sure. Like every race, I try to my goal is to be on the podium, so yeah, definitely.
Well, congrats today. You're so close. We know you got it. Good luck in the future, man.
Thank you.
We're here with Max Anstie, the legendary Brit. Dude, the first moto, you were killing it. I thought for a while, I'm like, he's doing good, but I'm wondering if he's going to fade, and he didn't. You just kept pushing. It was great. Second moto, not so much. Overall, take us through Unadilla. How was it?
Yeah, no, first moto was solid. Obviously made some big changes in the brake that we had, and then came out, good start, solid moto, first one. The pace was intense, you know, being up there, so had to fine tune a few things. I made a few changes in second moto which didn't go as well, but second moto, my start was really bad. It was mainly because the start was so good in the first one. I was like, yeah, I'm going to whole shot this one, and then I fluffed it up. So that happened, then came through the pack to 8th, which was fine. I saw a lot of guys go down, so I was just like, right, I'm going to be solid and come out of here with some learning and some knowledge. So happy to come out of it tied 3rd, 4th, 5th. I ended up 5th, but it is what it is. Now we move on to Budds Creek, and we'll keep pushing.
Right, a big goal here is to come out safe, so that was good.
Yeah.
You looked great. Was there anything in specific you worked on over the break? You said you changed some things, found some new settings.
Yeah, I think it's just overall progress with the bike and the team. You know, it's all been pretty new for me riding outdoors again on the 250. So just fine tuning the bike to more my sort of style, because the bike that I had was just like a base bike. I didn't really know where to start, so it was like, all right, just give me something, we'll go with this. And then now it's all right, fine tuning areas and had some time to work on those things. So no, overall. Happy with it and looking forward to these last 2.
Are you enjoying being back in the 250 class?
Yeah, definitely. No, it's good fun and good being with a good group of guys that, you know, we want to win and be on the box and be competitive up there. So no, it's really cool group of guys and nice to be in this situation.
So obviously building is your main goal right now, but do you have anything else in your mind for the final 2 rounds and going into SMX?
I'd like to be on the box. I mean, I'd like to get on the box these last 2. I've had a few moto podiums. Let's just fucking string a couple together.
Yeah.
And and bang out a few good starts, and we'll be all right.
Well, you're killing it. You're looking good, man, on the new team. We love to see you here. Good luck.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right, we're here with the legendary New Yorker himself, dude. It's the final home race for you. It's pretty sad. Take us through Unadilla. How you feeling? How was the day?
Yeah, it was a lot of emotion and stuff, and off the track it was amazing. Everyone treated me good. The Robinson family treated me very good. Grand Marshal, parade lap, final ceremonies there at the end on the podium, and
that was awesome to see.
It was really cool, and to feel that vibe again. You know, it's been a long time since 2018 when I was up there. On the track was not so good. I had 13, 15. Struggled today with the big long rods. It's never been my forte, but it was all right. Collected points, SMX stuff, that's kind of the goal. And, but still, it would have been a lot better to go 8-8 on the day, you know? So, good thing about racing is we got next Saturday.
So I see you drinking an Athletic Brewing. That's a little bit of a change from the Coors Light I saw back at Spring Creek. What's going on?
I don't deserve an actual beer today.
Oh, it was a bad day, so no real beer?
In Millville, I went 9-8, so I actually deserved it. Today, I went 13-15 and rode like a puss. So I actually got this food. So, yeah, it's just one of those days. So I don't brush it off. And good thing about racing, we got Saturday next week at Bud's.
So how was the track? Because it was supposed to be really muddy. It was kind of slippery in the morning, but it turned out to be really hard packed, long ruts, bumpy.
Yeah, no, it was. You had to be a lion out there today, and I was a little kitty, so I got my teeth kicked in. They did an awesome. I mean, they set the standard for track prep when it rains. Like they did an unreal job. I thought it was going to be a quagmire that first practice. And I saw bikes coming off, and they were totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I got nothing bad to say other than I sucked and I couldn't ride the long ruts today. So that's what it is.
Was there anything in particular you were struggling with today, or just a bad day?
Just the long ruts, like the balance, high-sided. You know, I don't have that flow like Chase or Hunter or Kenny. Like they got that good, balance. I don't have any balance, so I felt drunk out there. Just wobbling around. So it's all right. Next weekend.
So you're gonna miss Dilla?
I am gonna miss Dilla. Yeah, but I'll enjoy it on the next year on the other side of the fence, drinking proper beer. So.
Are you finally realizing how popular you are? Like, it's incredible. You get the cheers that like Sexton would. It's insane.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Especially here in New York, it was cool.
Yeah, I think it's just an average Joe. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm something special. I'm not something special, but just a basic laborer out there trying to make ends meet riding a dirt bike. So, yeah, just doing the best I can with what I got. It just feels good to put the time in, and like I said, I was riding over there in '99 on the other side of the valley, and to be on this side of the valley, being one of the top guys, it's awesome.
Well, even though it wasn't a great day, it was still awesome to see you do your farewell tour around the track with everybody. It was awesome to see, so we look forward to seeing you the last couple rounds. All right, we're here with Garrett Marchbanks in the new colors. Dude, how's the new team, and how is Unadilla?
Team's been great. Super pumped to be here and be back. Today was, I don't know, it blew me away. I was super happy with how I rode. Even with only having 5 days on the bike, just to hop right out there and be top 5 with those guys, I was super happy with that. Started off a little rough within qualifying, just trying to figure out the flow and get comfortable with the bike on the conditions compared to what we've been riding in California to here.
Right.
So once the gate dropped Moto 1, it seemed like it all clicked and gelled with me after the halfway point. And, no, it was good. Go 5.5 for 4th overall. It's my career best, I believe, in the lights class, so I'm happy with it.
That's an incredible start to coming back to the 250 class. How was the transition going from the 450 back to the 250? I know you raced 250 in Supercross, but not motocross for a while. So how was that transition?
Yeah, it's been about 2 years since I've raced 250 outdoors, so it took me a couple days just to get the gearing down and certain things like that, but yeah, after I kind of figured it out, it got pretty easy, and no, it wasn't too bad.
How different is the bike compared to the last time you rode it? You were on Pro Circuit a few years ago. Has it changed much? Has the team changed much? Or is it kind of the same vibe as it was before?
They've had a lot of staff change and stuff like that. Guys were great. Guys were great back then. Honestly, the bike's changed quite a bit, but in a good way. Honestly, suspension's amazing. It's super plush, I don't know the word I'd use, but it's just super good. Motor package is even better, has tons of bottom and mid. They've made tons of great improvements. I mean, I've seen it on TV before I even hopped on the team, so I'm super grateful to be back, and thankful for Mitch for giving me the opportunity to come back and race his last 3 rounds of outdoors.
Yeah, that kind of surprised me. I was blown away by that. The Club MX situation, I know you probably can't say much about it, but they said it was mutual, and then you came out and said that it wasn't so mutual. Can you give us any details on that?
I don't know. I feel like mutual is when you talk about it and you guys both agree. For me, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I showed up on Tuesday to go ride. I was told not to ride, and then have a meeting at 1, and I was told I was terminated. So it caught me by surprise. I thought I was getting ready to ride that day. So it is what it is, part of it. You know, life moves on, and I'm thankful for the team here to give me the chance, and I don't know, I'm just thankful, and it is what it is. You know, that was their decision, not mine, and if that's what they want, that was best for them, that's okay. That is what it is.
Well, it looks like you're on to greener pastures, literally. Is there anything specifically you got to work on the bike right now? You haven't had much time on it, like you mentioned, but you look incredible. Are you struggling with anything in specific?
No, honestly, the bike's flawless right now. Obviously, I'll say that, maybe something happens, but hopefully not. I mean, no, the team just works so well here, and they're always trying to find little things. Even when I feel like it's good, they're trying new things. And even when I think the bike's good, it gets better. And I think honestly for me, it's just keep doing my motos, keep putting more time in after all the time I missed after Millville and Paula and stuff like that. So, just get more race pace in, more practice times in, and just build the base, and honestly just work on the tail end of my motos. That's about it.
Well, we're pumped to see you back. You're killing it, dude. Can't wait to see what you got in the last couple rounds.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Shane McElrath. Day 1 is in the books. First race on the new team. How was it? How was the day overall?
Honestly, it was really good. All things considered, today was my 3rd day riding the bike, and for the second moto, we raised the rear a little bit, and that's the first time I've touched the suspension since I got on it. So I'm really blown away at how this bike works, the way the suspension handles, the chassis flexes. Like, I feel like it's just such a good bike, and that's something that I haven't really felt since I've been on the 450. So I'm really excited about just getting to kind of try and lay a new foundation today. Every lap I was out there, it was kind of like trying to form new habits. Like, obviously, like, different bikes require different techniques, and they have different characteristics. So I'm trying to relearn a few things, trying to create new habits. That was kind of what today was about. And for me, it's like I was able to ride the bike fairly aggressive for this being my 3rd day on it. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to put some time in this week, because time is going to be really good to us. And yeah, I'm blown away at the madparts.com MX for Christ Kawasaki team. They've put a lot of work in, and I get to reap the benefits of that.
So you mentioned the suspension change. That might be what I was seeing in the qualifying sessions, and in the first moto you looked really comfortable, aggressive, but in the second moto you looked kind of more tired, just kind of doing the race, in my opinion. I don't know, is that what it was, suspension change maybe, or you're just tired?
I think you're right, but it translated the other way. So I was riding a lot more relaxed, but my times were actually faster.
Okay.
Like, I did my fast lap with like 3 laps to go. And so that's where for me and my riding style, it can be deceiving, because like I tell people all the time, like, my riding style makes my effort level look like it's low.
Yeah, you look really relaxed.
So I need to be pushed, but it's like, when I'm riding smooth, that's when I'm riding fast. And so that's the practice was pretty good. First moto, I definitely like wore myself out a little bit riding so aggressive in the beginning, to where I had to kind of regroup for the second half of the moto, and struggled with the bike a little bit at speed and the long choppy ruts. But yeah, we addressed that for the second moto, and it was a lot better, and I could ride a lot more calm and loose, to where then I could actually go faster. So yeah.
So how was it riding with the track changes? It looked like it changed quite a bit from the beginning of the day. It was more slick, muddier, to dry, hard pack at the end of the day. How much did that affect your riding?
I think the second moto, like the first probably 3 laps, we're all a little bit timid until we got some of the moisture like off of it, because the base was pretty hard. Given how much rain we got here yesterday, I think we were all blown away at how good the track was.
It's insane.
And yeah, so they were putting water down for the second motos, and yeah, I mean, it was down to a hard base, and so the ruts, like honestly, the ruts got hard throughout the day because they were there all day, so they kind of dried out, and even the bumps in the ruts, like they hardened up. So, but outside of that, where it was flat and stuff, that was where we had to be careful. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it was. I love this track. Like I like coming here. I like the technicality of this track, and yeah, it was good.
How's the new team environment? Are you enjoying it?
The team is really good. It's a small team, but they know who has what job, and I mean, dude, they
it seems to me like they're a close-knit family sort of situation.
And like we stayed in an Airbnb together with them. Like that's what they try to do, so that everybody's kind of together. The communication is really good. They're just on top of everything, and so that I'm really blown away at how well the team operates.
Well, congrats on your new ride. I'd say it's a great start on the new team, and look forward to seeing what you got in the last couple rounds. Thanks, man. We're here with Ty Masterpool. A bit of an up and down day for you, but how was Unadilla in general? It wasn't a mutter. It wasn't what we expected, but it was different with each riding session. So how was Unadilla?
It was pretty good. It honestly wasn't that deep, and I wish it was a little bit deeper and gnarly, but yeah, pretty good day. Qualified second, and then first moto, I was running in second or third, and then yeah, I just got roosted really bad, and I couldn't see, and I shifted up a gear and leaned back, and I think I like wheelied over the rut. Hey, I don't know, I gotta watch it on replay, but didn't. Had a gnarly swap, and yeah, came through the pack, kind of bummed. They said I was running the leaders lap times while coming through the pack, so a little bit bummed on that. Felt like could have got the win, and then yeah, second moto, another good start. Second was going to get on the inside of Levi and just kind of hit the bumps, and front end went away, and yeah, a little bummed on both those mistakes. Gotta get rid of those, but I mean the riding was really good, and look at the positive, and looking forward to the last two, and yeah, get up there.
Yeah, so I didn't speak to you yesterday. Was there anything in specific you worked on over the break? Is there anything you're focusing on right now? Obviously, you proved you can ride great, winning at High Point, so was there anything specific you're working on?
Yeah, we did some testing. Testing went really good and all that, and then yeah, I had to take a little week off. I kind of pushed my body, and I got really sick, and then I had to race through the sickness, and then yeah, I kind of had a whole bunch of stuff from that pile up at Millville. My body went into trauma, and then I just got sick from being so tired, and then I had a race, and yeah, so I'm like kind of still recovering from that, but yeah, good day, and just really looking forward to ending these last two good.
So are you working on SMX yet? Are you training on that yet, or are you kind of focusing pro motocross still?
Yeah, we'll probably start testing that here pretty soon.
You feeling comfortable on the bike? Everything's good though?
Oh yeah, loving the bike. Bike's awesome, and yeah.
Well, you're doing great out there, man. We love to see you doing it, so good luck on the next round. All right, we're here with Henry Jacobi, the legendary German from MXGP. A lot of you know of him. He came over to America, and it didn't go very well today at Unadilla. Overall, just take us through your day. How was it?
So yeah, basically first of all we have to start with the B practice. I got into that B practice, and there's a lot of people actually, probably as well 40 riders, not as fast, so like it's really strange for me to go on the track I don't know, one lap slow, and then basically starting a time practice, so it was really random for me, and yeah, also difficult. Couldn't put in like a really good lap. Also have no top guys where I can follow basically.
And a lot of them are desperate too, and they make dirty moves.
Yes, and even like they hold you up probably, and yeah, it's a bit yeah, it was strange, but I managed the 25th gate pick, which is not that bad. First race I was in like a top 10 start, almost like 10. Then I got so scared the first 1 or 2 laps because I didn't know where to go. Like basically I wasn't able to jump any jumps because they always pushed me wide, so I got really unlucky first, like let's say 4 or 5 corners.
Yeah.
And then I made my way up from 23 to 17.
Yeah, 17th I think.
I scored some points,
which is good.
Yeah. Second race I wanted to do much better because I start from 17 gate pick. I got 16th gate, which looked really good, but then all of a sudden I felt already the clutch slipping on the start,
Yeah, I was wondering what happened because I saw you pull out onto the track and then pull back off. I was wondering what happened there.
I was going to tell my trainer that I'm pulling off, that otherwise he's probably looking for me like 10 minutes. But yeah, the clutch was slipping. I couldn't even, when I pulled, the bike still moved, and yeah, like that it made it impossible to continue. But yeah, it sucks to come this far and just have a technical, but one weekend we still have, and that's next week in Butts Creek. We try to make it work there.
Well, we're glad to see you here. Unfortunate day for you. I was going to ask, how is it compared to MXGP? Because I think you finished 9th in the first moto in MXGP of Germany, correct?
Yes.
So how would you compare the level here to MXGP?
I would say the top guys probably are on the same page as Jeffrey and Geyser probably, and yeah, also Pardo. But I would say if I finish 9 in MXGP, I could also finish 9 here if I do the same, let's say, race. But yeah, I was just not feeling 100% confident today. But also it's a long trip, you know. We have to get comfortable. We have 5 more days. So we see until we move to Butts Creek.
So I was going to ask, I believe it was Zwart Cross. Is that what you competed in?
No, I was gonna, but we didn't.
You didn't?
We put the focus on.
Okay. I was wondering what it was because did you race it last year?
No.
I could have swore you raced it. Maybe I don't know. I was looking at the wrong thing then. But I was wondering what it was because it looked like a wild event.
Yeah.
So Butts Creek.
I know Zwarte Cross.
Yeah.
One that, in Holland. It's the biggest festival of Holland.
Okay, so I can't pronounce. I'm American.
Yes,
I don't have the accent like you guys do.
Yes, this I raced.
Okay.
Also last year.
Okay, I was wondering because I saw pictures. I'm like, maybe I don't know. Maybe it was wrong. But yeah.
Yes, no, that's a fun event. But
so looking forward to Butts Creek, what would be your goal? I mean, obviously today wasn't what you wanted. Had some issues, but what would be your goal for Butts Creek?
Butts Creek need to be better. I'm probably in an A group. There's a track. Let's say I think I can get used to a bit faster, as there's not as much deep ruts, and yeah, we will just see. I'm trying to get into close to the top 10. I know this weekend was a bit more packed than normal from the riders. We will see. You'll go and have a look.
Well, we're glad to have you here, and we wish you luck next weekend. Good luck, man. All right, we're here with Pierce Brown. I don't know where your overall standing is because they don't have it posted yet, but take us through Unadilla. How was it today?
Yeah, it was a decent day. I ended up 6th overall. Second moto wasn't executed as well as I was hoping for. Went 7-7 on the day for 6, and yeah, it was just hectic. I mean, all around. I mean, guys were down. I felt like left and right, and this track's always like that. It's brutal. So I'm happy to make it out in one piece. But yeah, I really wanted a better result today. It was there. I just didn't execute, and I mean, that's racing. So we have next weekend, and I'm excited for Butts Creek.
So how different was the track from the first moto to the second? Because it changed drastically from what I saw today.
Yeah, dude, it was changing session to session, like gnarly. I had some really good lines in Moto 1, and all of them, they weren't there in Moto 2. So it took me a little bit to get into a flow, and then the lines I had blew out. So I was searching that whole race. I mean, this track does that to you. It's harder mentally than physically. Once you get into a flow, it's not super taxing on the body. It's just getting into that flow, and that was kind of something I struggled with today.
So the ruts looked really bad in the second moto. Was that affecting your riding at all? Are you fine with the deep ruts? They look deep and long.
I expected it from here. I mean, it's always like that. I was more surprised that we had like a racetrack from how bad it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was gnarly yesterday.
Yeah, we got lucky with the track today. The track crew did a great job, and yeah, I mean, I was stoked to not have a mutter. I know a lot of more variables come into hand when there's a mud race, and I don't know. I like simplifying, so yeah, it was a good day, but would have liked better.
Is there anything you're looking to work on coming into the final 2 rounds into SMX?
Well, that Moto 2 start for me was really good, so I just want to replicate that all 4 motos these next 2 rounds, and then yeah, have a good standing coming into SMX, and that's where the points win could come in handy. with a double and triple point. So
Right.
I'm excited.
So, like I keep mentioning to you, you're trying to do the whole season because you've been injured in years past. Does that give you a mental boost knowing that you're making every round, doing your best?
Yeah. I broke my collarbone here like 2 years ago, and that was it wasn't in the back of my mind all day, but I just wanted to make it out safe. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
There's a little bit of
win.
trauma there.
Yeah, it's a win making it out to every round safe and ready for the next round and building. That's the main part. I just need those weekends of just seat time and experience. You can't really beat experience. So
Right.
that's one thing that I'm stacking for next year, and I'm excited.
Well, we're glad to see you here. Glad to see you making every round. You're doing great, man. Keep forward with the momentum.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Appreciate it.
doing this. All right, we're here with Ryder DiFrancesco. Last race at Washougal was an incredible day for you. Unfortunately, it didn't really carry over today, but it was still top 10 day. Overall, how was Unadilla?
Yeah, it was all right. Like you said, Washougal was great, but I think this comes from two good starts. Today, I had two bad starts, and then going out in the second moto didn't help at all, but I feel like my pace and everything else was actually better than Washougal, so go back and work on two good starts, and yeah, should be good. I like Buzz Creek and I like Ironman, so it should be two weekends of ending this pro race off.
I was wondering what happened to you because I was watching him like he's doing halfway decent, and then you kind of fell back. Where did you crash on the track? I didn't see it.
Yeah, just after the finish line. I think I came around like across the line of the start, probably close to 30th, and then came around first lap at 9th. So I did the work, and then all that work went away. So yeah, just after the finish line, and then had to do all that work again. Wore me out pretty good, but I was battling with guys that have already won an overall this year, so it's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just starts in this class right now.
I didn't talk to you yesterday. I was wondering what you did over the 3-week break. Was there anything specific you were working on?
No, I think coming off my high, like at Washougal, like that gave us a good time to just not do anything.
Yeah.
Really.
Just kind of a break from everything?
Yeah, chill. I went home, and then we're back here now. So honestly, I think I've gotten better over the 2-week break. Just needed to get starts.
So I think this is a building year for you, per se. Do you have a specific goal in mind? Points-wise or position-wise?
Yeah, I would like to end off SMX in the top 5. Last year I did really well in those, so I think, yeah, just duplicate last year and get out there and have fun.
Other than starts, is there anything you're trying to work on right now? Just starts?
Yeah, I mean, they're usually great, so I think hopefully to put a full package together today would have been good.
So that's all it is, just kind of put everything together. You got it all built up?
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to see you do good at the last race. Hopefully you can carry that into the next 2 rounds that you said you enjoyed. We love seeing you around. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Grant Harlan. Another solid day. You're so consistent. Week in, week out, you're so consistent. How was Unadilla?
I was good. Went with the Scoop First Moto. Wasn't the best choice because I was like, you know what? Track's gonna be a little soft. We'll get a good start, and then just manage. Got maybe the worst jump of my life, so the Scoop played no part. Didn't matter at all. Was not great on the track, so struggled a little bit there, and then got a really good start second one with a normal tire, so go figure on that. But yeah, 2 good rides. I think the first moto I only was like 1 or 2 seconds different, with a couple laps, but for the most part it was the same time the whole moto, which was cool. And then that second one, after halfway, I kind of faded a little bit, but it happens. It was hot, track was gnarly. And
yeah, I was going to ask you about that. You looked like you got tired.
I was done.
The track's rough today.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you get a good start. You can stay up there and manage it a little bit better. So happy with that.
So I've been asking everybody, how did it affect you? The track seemed to have changed drastically each race, each session. Was that affecting you?
I didn't think it changed that much. The most change we got was like the lines just got a little deeper. But other than that, I feel like I was the same lines all day. Maybe a couple here and there. Got blown out or got too bad to hit and had to switch up. But otherwise, I feel like it was pretty consistent all day. Considering the weather we had this week, the track turned out awesome.
I can't believe it turned out that way. It's incredible.
Unreal.
So coming into the final 2 rounds, is your goal still kind of to finish around that top 10 position? Just remain consistent, that's the goal?
I mean, I feel like, when I have a good ride, nothing happens, that's just where I belong. So, yeah, I think that's the goal. Try and, I don't know if I can move up too much more in SMX, so just kind of stay where I'm at and get ready for the playoffs.
So did you do anything specific over the break working on?
Not really. I rode 6 days out of the 3 weeks. I got sick like the middle of the break, I guess. Kind of a weird one, not really something that I'm used to, but got over that. Just put the laps in, I guess, just get the time in.
So you did pretty good last year and carried that into SMX. Are you looking forward to SMX again this year?
Yeah, I feel like last year for SMX I was pretty burnt. 17 Supercrosses, 11 outdoors. Like
you had to be burnt out.
And World Supercross. I did 10 outdoors with 1 World Supercross, and then went straight from England to Southwick. So that kind of burned me up pretty bad last year, and I really didn't have anything for SMX. So I'm looking forward to being a little bit better for that.
So you should have more energy this year, feel more
just
relaxed.
a little bit more spunk, you know, like have some intensity. Like last 2 outdoors last year, I was basically riding around. I had nothing left, and then that carried over into SMX. So I'm hoping that, you know, by the time we get done with Ironman, you know, I'm just getting into full form for SMX.
Hard dog, you're so consistent, man. We love to see it. Congrats today,
Yeah,
and hopefully you can continue that consistency into the final 2 rounds.
For sure.